From drinking and driving to texting and driving to pretty much doing everything but just driving, South Africans seem to have scant regard for their safety. And with more than 40 people dying on SA roads every day, you'd think we would take it more seriously. But one province is taking it seriously. In a major effort to reduce road deaths and clamp down on serious traffic violations, a better resourced Cape Town Traffic Service has launched a specialised unit known as the Ghost Squad.
The Ghost Squad is established specifically to concentrate on more serious moving violations. For example, people following too closely, changing lanes when unsafe, speeding, driving whilst on cell phones, and cutting in after passing, all the dangerous moves. Not only targeting the motorists, but also the public transport drivers. By that I mean the taxi drivers.
Introduced to Cape Town in 2009, this unit travels around the city in unmarked vehicles, attempting to combat the out-of-sight, out-of-mind philosophy of a lot of drivers. Motorists tend to behave when traffic officers are around, but once they're out of sight, out come the phones, up goes the speed, and there goes all thought of safety. But the Ghost Squad is set to change this mindset. Through what else but a big stick? With no idea when an officer is alongside you, offending motorists can be flagged down by officers in unmarked cars and bikes using sirens, public address systems and flashing blue lights. The officers, all highly qualified, have undergone a variety of advanced driving courses and are equipped with the one and only Golf 6 GTI. And for zipping through the traffic, the Honda ST1300 Pan-European. And they need all the help they can get. As perhaps the most underappreciated division in the country, we really don't make things easy for them.
We're just busy with the taxi drivers. There's been a law passed recently that some of these guys, they added extra seats. And this is what you find if you look on the ground, you'll find this case. So they're creating extra spaces and stuff like that if it's not on. So we're working towards a suspension and stuff like that. If he doesn't have his permits with him right now, we can arrest him and take him straight down to the police station.
Overloading is a major cause of accidents on our roads. Just like an elevator or lift, a vehicle has a maximum limit of weight it can carry, and if this is exceeded, the vehicle will react differently on the road, from how it steers to how quickly it will stop, to overall stability and tyre condition. To put it simply, adding more people in could cause the taxi to topple or prevent it from stopping in an emergency. According to Arrive Alive, stats stated that of the 36 lives lost daily on the roads in 2008, 3 were lost in taxi-related incidents, a big contributing factor being overloading.
You can pull off later. Pull off later. Go forward, please.
Our next culprit is doing a whole lot wrong, the least of which is the fact that his vehicle is unlicensed and unroadworthy. And of course that his kids are riding shotgun on top of the vehicle. According to the AA, around 85% of road accidents are caused by defective or unroadworthy vehicles. And lastly, this young man received a fine for not wearing a proper helmet. It may seem like a little thing to some, but a helmet drastically reduces the chance of a neck or head injury in the case of an accident. The Ghost Squad is not the only change to Cape Town's traffic system. The newly built Traffic Management Centre is filled with the latest technology.
For example, the big screen on the left, where you've got all your black little boards, the blue boards, that shows you where the variable message signage is put up on the freeways. We've got 48 of those. However, we've got 197 cameras that are out there, so it gives us quite a good perspective of what goes on out on the road. These the pictures up in the middle, that would show you pics of where the freeways are, what is happening on those, and it's all at live time. At the moment, it's getting close to peak hour time, so they would look out for any vehicles that are broken down on the freeways that would cause any more obstruction or to the free flow of traffic. They look out for accidents. There's, pedestrians is always having pedestrians on freeways. They get knocked down. So this is what we look for. And if it seems to be a serious condition, then they would call our officers in the communication centre to get somebody out there and get rid of those people. Otherwise, this is mainly for watching the free flow of traffic. Since we've had this up and running and getting to know who we're working with and how we're doing the operations, our response times are very, very quick. Before, we used to, if we get the complaint via telephone from a member of the public, we would have to send somebody out first to go and have a look and see what the accident's all about, if there is an accident in fact, because sometimes you do get hoax calls. So we'll have to send somebody out there. If it is a serious accident and the metro unit or fire department is required, the officer would need to then only call us and say, look, we need this and that there. From here, the calls get made to the relevant emergency services. So it takes a bit of time in trying to get to the... But here, when you can see it on the screen, you can see what the extent of the problem is, and you can dispatch a traffic officer, a metro police officer, SAPS, all at the same time. So the response times are much, much, much quicker.
Another aim of the city is to reduce the amount of illegal drag racing occurring on public roads. Aided by plainclothes officers known as spotters, the squad head out in teams to well-known drag racing hotspots.
They just do the spotting for us and then inform us where to go, where the people are.
We're just going to wait here. We're regrouping on this side. And there's another group grouping on further up on the R300. And we're just waiting for them now to give us word to move in.
Unfortunately, the group that was assembling ahead of us caught wind of the squad's presence and quickly dispersed. But that didn't stop these two taking their chances on the road back into town.
I didn't wheel spin and I didn't drag on a public road. I think that they should give us a road where we can just drag and whatever happens, happens.
Yes, it is dangerous because speed is involved there, right? And secondly, they're using a public road. It's not a private road where you can actually drive at certain speeds. Now, our public roads aren't designed for the kind of speeds that these youngsters want to do. It has happened already where these guys, they wipe out each other, and they've also taken out innocent people on the roadway as well. At one occasion, one Saturday night, a 63-year-old lady was taken out on Kliptonen Road by a youngster that had forced off the road. From that point of view, I think it's pretty dangerous.
Hopefully the Ghost Squad will infiltrate highways and byways in the other 11 provinces. But for now, Cape Townians, best you keep your speed down and your eyes on the road.